Yeah, Enigma in the house. My man J-Span, Titan Studios. It's called From the Heart. Keeping it real is what all the song's about. Never selling your soul. Always staying true to yourself. Alright, yeah. Check it out. Money, cars, but we'll never get you far unless you gonna spit it from the heart. Yeah, money, cars, but we'll never get you far unless you gonna spit it from the start. Man, money, cars, but we'll never get you far unless you gonna spit it from the heart. Yeah, money, cars, but we'll never.
And welcome back to your favorite weekly sports show. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is ITC Sportsball, and I am your man, Darrell. Of course, prettiest face on ITC. Don't you forget it, baby. All right. And of course, we are here with the regular sports ball crew. We've got that hot take spitter, the man who rips like Dylon spits. He is the modern day Ali on the microphone. When he steps into your home, all your ladies is gone. He is that man.
Hey, you know it's your boy Mase, ready to go.
And of course, we've got ITC's resident troll. He's that guy that sees a fire and he's like, I got that gasoline and gunpowder. What's happening? If you let him into your brain, it's going to drive you insane. He is that man. Darrell.
Thank God there's video games, because I can't look at any more basketball the rest of the Zelda came out. That's a good thing. You know, you got Diablo in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's good too. You know, I look forward to my future, you know? Yeah.
Well, since Darrell brought it up, we might as well start right there with the NBA playoffs. And yes, last night, Mace's LA Lakers sent home the defending champion Warriors in game. What was that, fellas? What game was that?
6.
Who called that? Just remind me. Who called that? Who was
I'm
that?
pretty sure I was overzealous and said 5, but I'm pretty sure you said 6. And you know, I was overzealous and saying 5. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, just gotta be overconfident sometimes. It is what it is.
So obviously, it was a great series. I mean, if you watch some of the games there, you were entertained in basically every game that was played outside of maybe was a game 5 that it was kind of like that one was kind of from jump. You knew the Warriors pretty much had that game, but great series nonetheless. Before we get to talking about the Lakers, though, and what's potentially going to happen in this next round, let's start with the Warriors here. And I got to ask here, Darrell, well, let's start right with you. You have been a vigilant Warrior supporter since we have been doing this show, right? You have been a guy that has consistently supported that team and thought very highly of them. Do you feel like there is anything left in the tank for this unit as it is constructed right now, or do you feel like they need to maybe blow it up a little bit and try and rebuild around Steph Curry to try and get back to another championship?
We need to fire some people on that fucking squad. I'll take it. That is worth every penny of that one. I'm sorry. Because Poole, why do we need Poole on the team? He's only good for fouls, missing shots, and tripping people.
It must not been no. Hey, the only baddie in the front few rows was Kendall, and she was with her man, so he couldn't turn up for her, bro, because she had Bad Bunny. She had Bad Bunny right there. He didn't want to get taken to Suplex City by licking her hair too long.
I'm telling you right now, like I would just like over here, just like, boy, it's like people get fouls, we get the shots, and you brick all your threes. It's just like, what's going on? It's like you got LeBron James over here just splashing in your face like it's okay. Like I was being amazed by these shots. I was like, boy, I wish I could make that in 2K. That's how every single time he made that shot. Like we know how LeBron James threes percentage.
Listen, bro, he was good for a game this series though. Like this was the, if you really think about it, he's been a game manager pretty much for the games, and this was his game to take over. Let's just be real here. He had won a series.
There was discipline there, and then okay, I already got on Poole. Let's get on. Let's get on Wiggins. Let's please get on Wiggins right now. Like, I don't even know why he's there. I really don't. Like, I don't. If I have to see Anthony Davis on the perimeter and stopping all you from shooting, it's freaking wild. Like, he's not there freaking snatching balls from your hands anymore. He's literally just saying hands up, and that's it. Like, I thought an injury would work. A concussion might just take him out of a game or something. But the willpower of this W was so strong. I have to congratulate them. Like, I never would have thought I would congratulate a team for working on bad behavior. Like, this is what the Kings should have done, but they couldn't because you know why? They fumbled the bag. This time, Warriors didn't fumble the bag. Let's take Seth out of this. Seth was doing all his job. I know he was missing shots, but he can't be the only person shooting threes. Clay had a. We all know about Clay. We can't blame him because he had surgeries. So he is not the same either. So we can't blame him either. Let's take him out of there. We're not taking out Green. Your job is to give assists, give good plays, and you over here causing foul, dumb nonsense, can't make shots, thinking you can make threes at the end of a halftime. If I see this man throw a bottom three again at the halftime, just throwing it up like he's Curry, I was done. I've been annoyed by this one guy on the Lakers squad. One guy. You know, like one guy that wants to shoot threes like they're clean. Only one guy. It ain't Russell. It ain't LeBron. You know who it is. Say his name, Mase.
Who you talking about, bro?
There's only one guy that wants to throw that last night halftime shot.
You talking about AR? You talking about my boy AR-15? You talking about White Mamba, bro? What's up? Hey, what's up? You talking about my boy out there?
Man, I can't stand that guy since I've been watching this stand.
Hey, my boy White Mamba out there balling.
Because I tell you right now, every time I turn on that game, a three hits, he running around with the three on the one hand and running down the. I can't do it. I can't do it. Every single time I turn it on, I have to turn off the screen again, turn back on. Makes another three. Okay, I'm like looking at the Warriors now. Like, what y'all doing? You got Poole over here falling, and you got Green over here fouling. You got people missing free throws. I'm like, you know what? One of y'all just do something creative, like trip a certain way. No, y'all don't even want to do that. Y'all want to. I'm tired of flopping. They need to stop this. Last night, I never heard of a great argument. We should be fining them for flopping for so much. I was like, yo, it's about flopping and how bad defense the Warriors.
LeBron said he ain't never been on a team that flopped, bro. Stop this.
Look, I'm gonna just say the Warriors, outside of Steph Curry, y'all boys is looking mighty washed. Look, man, I love Clay's whole get down. I like the fact that most of the time he don't give an F, right? Like I love that about him. But the numbers don't lie, baby. Okay, he was terrible last year in the finals. Then this year against the Lakers, right? He was 9-25 in game one. Then he got hot in game two. He was 11-18. Then real Klay Thompson showed back up, baby. 5 of 14, followed by 3 of 11, followed by 3 of 12, followed by 3 of 19, baby. Look, Klay is washed. He is at this point in his career, he is just simply a player that might give you a hot night one in every like 35, 40 games. Okay, that's who he is.
Oh, don't forget the next wash person that y'all hyped up to say that they're going to go through in the playoffs.
Who?
Kevin Durant.
Oh, whoa! I picked Joker. What you talking about? I picked Joker to win this series. Because I said at the beginning of the series, I said the Suns are too top heavy, and it was gonna cause them a problem. And then, especially with Chris Paul being out, I was most definitely.
I think they looked better without Chris Paul.
Well, that's because they sped up. Because they didn't have Chris out there trying to be like, hey, I got to get everybody a perfect shot. It was like, nah, they played fast and they were getting a lot of open buckets. It was allowing Booker and Durant to really play open and not have to worry about the defense being set all the time. But to the point that we were talking about, because Darrell, I noticed you said a lot of stuff there, and I appreciate the passion, but you didn't answer my question. Do they need to keep this roster together in Golden State, or do they need to blow it up?
Blow it up. Pull LeBron James. Pull LeBron James. Just make it around somebody, just like that.
I'm gonna go the opposite. I don't necessarily think they need to blow the roster up. Because
whoa. That means you saying keep Poole on the team. That's what you just
No. I don't not this. I mean, no. Obviously, Jordan Poole and Draymond Green can't be on the same team no more. I mean, that's blatantly obvious. It's not just like Poole getting the lights turned out at the beginning and before training camp was the only incident between them. But you saw it all season. Them boys don't like each other. You can't put them on the same team anymore. You just can't do it. But they need. Obviously, Klay can't be the second best player on the team. Like that's not a win. That's not winning basketball for them anymore. They have to get somebody who is willing and capable of attacking the basket, man, because that team, a lot of those games lost in this series was lost at the free throw line. It's when you're shooting threes and they're not going in. I mean, sometimes just seeing a free throw go in is all you need to get you going. And them boys really don't shoot free throws.
I don't want no more tall people on that squad that can't shoot. I don't want any tall people on that squad that can't shoot.
I mean, it's hard to say blow that entire roster up because, like you said, like for whatever reason, once the playoff comes, they do tend to step it up a little bit as a team. So it's hard to say blow the team up, but
they got lazy.
Obviously, Jordan Poole. I mean, the Jordan Poole being the sixth man or whatever they tried to turn him into just isn't gonna work. Like, and that's their biggest bargaining chip right now is Jordan Poole. I think you have to try to turn him into something worthwhile for that team. Because, like I said, Klay can't be the second best player on that team anymore. It's just.
Well, if Draymond didn't have beef with everybody that's on the team that's going to make more money than him, besides Klay and Steph, they might have still had a dude named Kevin Durant there. But, Draymond, he gets in his feelings a little bit. It is what it is. But we got to move on here. So, the Nuggets have closed out the series against the Suns, something we kind of saw coming here, especially once Chris Paul was out. It was pretty evident what was going to happen. So I have to ask here, Mase, how are you feeling about your Lakers' chances against the Nuggets here? The Nuggets have been playing consistently great ball in this playoffs, while the Lakers have been kind of up and down, night to night there. How do you feel about their chances?
I would say their chance is less than 50%. Like, I'm gonna be real with you here. Anthony, I don't think Anthony Davis wants to guard Jokic. But he's the only one.
That's why they got the Mobambas and stuff to bring in. Because AD ain't trying to guard Jokic.
But listen, he's the only one that's got a shot of slowing him down. Like, cool Mobamba, 7-footer, whatever. The other dude, Gabriel Winion or whatever, he's too light in the pants to guard Jokic. I mean,
hey, that's why y'all brought in Tristan Thompson too. What you mean?
Oh God! if he touches the floor and has any significant playing time, we are really in trouble.
Oh, he is a walking foul at this point.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, the Nuggets are people I mean, they shoot the three just as well, if not better than Golden State, and have basically been lights out this entire playoffs from everywhere on the field, from everywhere on the court. So, I mean, this is. I don't see a flaw in the team. So this is going to either LeBron is just going to have to be he's going to have to be in his bag all series and just put the team on his back. Or, I mean, role players just going to have to play lights out. But this is going to be a tough one for LA for sure. Like I said, that more than likely Denver may actually break through this year.
To your point, Mase, currently we have Jokic. This is all from three. Jokic is shooting 47.5. Jamal Murray 39.5. Porter Jr. 40. Aaron Gordon 38.5. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope 39.1. And those are pretty much their primary three-point shooters at this point. So yes, you are correct, Mase. You are 100% correct. They are literally shooting it at a clip of the championship Warrior teams. Darrell, I know you've hated on the Lakers all season long, but do you feel like they have a chance in this series?
You know, when you have that second win, they just use that second win against the Warriors. Because I'm telling you right now, there was a lot of elbows. There was a lot of hits. Like, Anthony Davis was almost getting kicked out because he got hit. I'm telling you right now, like, if they them Nuggets are going to eat them alive. I'm telling you right now, because they're going to have to overdo what they had to do with the Warriors. Because with the Warriors, all they had to worry about was like two guys literally shooting the whole time. Like, you had to bring Anthony Davis to the perimeter just for them to not shoot. So think about Nuggets consistently throwing out these shots. They got to have more protection. They got to be on the game. They can't even lack. So, like, even their home games, they can't even, like, slow down. Like, yeah, you can have the crowd motivation, but at the same time, you see how slow it starts, and it picks up on the second. If they get, like, if it's like there's an early like lead for the Nuggets, it's gonna be that the whole night. It's not gonna be like, hey, we just down by 10, 15, and just keeping above just because we're trying to block shots. They gotta have full defense on that. And I don't believe Russell's gonna do that. I don't believe AD's gonna do that. And I'm telling the truth right now, I don't think LeBron's gonna do as much defense as he's gonna do.
Dog, Brian is out there playing on one good foot at this point. Okay. Real talk, he probably needed to get surgery, but he was like, nah, bro, we got a chance to might get a chip here. I gotta ride this one out. But you can tell he is noticeably out there slower than he was even earlier this season before the foot injury. So I will say this. I think the Nuggets get this in 6, and my thoughts on this are they're going to be pretty high-scoring games, I believe, here. But the problem is that the Nuggets got 4 guys that can consistently play for them and that give them a pretty good clip. Like, the X factor in this whole series to me, Mase, is Michael Porter Jr. Because I love Brian. He cannot guard that man at this point. He can't. So it's going to come down to Rui and your man Austin Reeves, pretty much, to try and slow that man down. And I don't see either of them being that level of defender at this point, and especially with the level of confidence that Porter seems to be playing with. I mean, Mase, even on the games that were bad, that man was still like, nah, baby, I got all the confidence in the world to shoot this ball right now. So I think if the Lakers can figure out a way to slow down Michael Porter Jr., they have a chance in this series. Because I think Jamal Murray and D'Angelo Russell's production, I think, is going to kind of wash each other out in this series because neither of them can play a lick of damn defense.
No.
So I think they wash each other out. I think the production that you're going to get from Jokic and AD is basically going to wash each other out, right? So it's going to come down to what are you getting from LeBron every night and what are you getting from Porter Jr.? The Lakers have got to figure out something there because, look, if he gets going, that means Aaron Gordon's probably going. That means Murray's going. That means Big Jokic is going. So This should be a hell of a series for everybody to watch. I think you're a fool. I know these games are going to be coming out a little bit later, people, but I know even for me, y'all know I'll be going to bed early. Not on these.
I'm up
games.
for these bad boys. I'm up for
Not
them.
on these. So we got to move to the East though, so we can keep things moving here though. So we already see, a lot of craziness going on in the East right now. We've seen that Miami took care of business against the Knicks as we thought they were going to do. That's nothing big to do about anything. We kind of knew what that was, right? So we have to talk about, though, the game that's going to Game 7 tomorrow, which is the Celtics and the 76ers. Mase, I think this series has lived up to his billing. Who wins Game 7?
Wait.
Uh-oh.
I want Mase to be last on this one. This is Battle of the Bums. This is what this matchup is. I'm sorry, out of the East. Let's be fair. Let's be really fair. I'm going to not speak as a hater. I'm going to speak for being fair this time. Let's be honest. Let's be really honest with ourselves. Where was the Celtics last year? They were in the finals. Are we correct? They were in the finals last year, right?
Correct.
Okay. Where was the Sixers last year?
Sitting at home.
Okay. We got James Harden on the Sixers. We have good old Tatum on Celtics. I'm telling you right now, what is the point of this game at this point? This is literally whoever wants to shoot. That's what this is. Because this ain't about who's better, because they both showed how crappy they are literally at this point. If you're saying they had good games, you couldn't tell me what good game it was. It was either.
I could. Hold on. You got to pump the brakes, player. See, this is where your Philly hate's coming out. We're gonna have to.
No. I wasn't gonna say that. Wait. You didn't let me go. I said, who's gonna tell me there's a good game? When I say tell me where the good game was, tell me who had a game that they weren't lacking. They did their full ability in.
Well, that's my point. This is why I was trying to save you from yourself, but you was like, nah, baby, let me throw myself off this cliff real quick. My boy, James Harden has balled the hell out this series. Look, me and Mase, since the start of this show, we've been killing James Harden for his playoff performances. Woo, we've been cooking him every year. Talking about we know what James is in the play. Yeah, hitting him with that mix-up, baby, every year. But Harden, that man has said, oh, I finally actually have somebody else that can always just go get a bucket. And I actually like this dude. He's not Chris Paul just yelling at everybody all the time. Okay, we can make this work. James Harden has balled out. If you're talking about anybody in this series that has balled, it's him. Everybody else has kind of been up and down. Part of that is Joel. You can see it's like LeBron. You can see he's clearly playing hurt out there. It is a noticeable difference from, before he caught that back injury and to now, right? You can see
hurt. He's always hurt.
That's fair. I can't even hate on that because it seems like he's always hurt in some way.
He's always hurt when it matters. He hurt when it matters.
It does seem that way. It does most definitely seem that way. So, all that being said, I can't trust them damn Celtics, Mase. Jason Tatum, this man had 1 point at halftime and had, 3 at the end of the third? Look, Jason Tatum, you want to talk about starting to look suspect superstar? Real suspect. Look, you was garbage in the finals last year, and you out here trying to be. Look, you know what he is at this point, Mase? He bargain bin Kobe.
No, he's commercial. He's commercial.
He's bargain bin Kobe. He go out there, take them same crazy ass shots that Kobe used to take. Hey, what Patrick you were saying in that video, man? Said, what kind of shot was that? Turn around, step back, fade away. Do you ever practice that? When? That's how I feel like with Jason Tatum when he be out there doing some of these shots. I'm like, nigga, when do you practice that? What are you doing? You have way too much ability to be this inconsistent all the time. So for me, I'm going with the team that has shown me a certain level of consistency in this series, even though it's been a consistency to be up and down, but seem to rise to the moment when they need to. I'm taking them Sixers, bro. I ain't taking the Celtics with Jason Tatum, who when you got a chance to put up the game winner, you was at the hoop. All you had to do was put the damn layup up. You was like, nah, I'm gonna throw it out to Marcus Smart. I can't trust you. I understand Marcus Smart was open, Mason. You know I'm all for the great basketball play. But my nigga, you was right there. You could have put the layup up, dog. Like, what are you doing?
You're gonna have a serious injury. Don't say they're gonna win. I'm just saying. They're gonna come out of this victory. The Sixers do it. They come out with a good injury, and then Butler's just gonna have fun. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, hey, look, I'm gonna say it right now. If Jimmy Butler gets his team to the finals, he has to go down as one of the greatest players of his generation. He has to, because it's like, dog, that means he didn't backpack two teams that had no effing business being in the finals.
Wait. Is he an underdog?
Oh, stop. Don't even do this. Don't even do this.
Listen, bro, don't do this.
Speaking of wild stuff that happens each and every week, there's always some stories out there, ladies and gentlemen, that might get up under your skin, might give you a little bit of anger, might do something like drive you a little mad. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mace's Madness. I'm gonna match your lights. What color we going? Up, they're red. Let me turn on the red lights.
Yeah, let me dim these bad boys a little bit. Oh, man, so here's the deal. There was a young fellow, a young Texas fellow who disapproved of his girlfriend's decisions, and he decided to unalive her because of said decisions. The decision I'm talking about is that she left the state to have an abortion because obviously dude probably, you know what I'm saying, young. Who cares what the reason is? Let's be real. Who cares what the reason is? She don't want to have the kid. She doesn't have to have the kid. But he did not approve of said decision and decided to kill her the moment she got back into Texas because, as you know, you can't do that around here. A deadleg Greg said we ain't having that. So, you know, as she did the responsible thing and went somewhere else to have a safe procedure, he wasn't having it, unalived her. These people out here is wild. And I'm following this close. I need to see if my boy gets prosecuted or not, because, you know, around here, they might not even, they might just, you know, probation or something, if that.
He gonna probably get prosecuted. But then he gonna get that
that old pardon.
Clemency from that pardon from old deadleg Greg and be like, you did the right thing, fella.
Yeah. This is the crazy, like, this is crazy, man. Like, if it's not crazy that I didn't think it would happen, it's crazy that it's all happening. Like a lot of people predicted. People are gonna, I mean, you have to go somewhere else to have a safe procedure to do what you got to do. Like I said, the reason ain't none of our business. The reason she had it is none of our business. Not a single one. Not an ounce of our business. Why? Doesn't matter.
It wouldn't be a story if she just had protection. Just saying.
If you don't shut your ass up.
I'm gonna just simply say, Mase, it's quite insane that this is what we have come to in 2023. That we have went backwards in time in certain places that are now resulting in the deaths of people that are completely avoidable. Insanity.
Like I said, man, it's like I said, stuff like this, it's not crazy because it's happening. It's crazy because we knew it was going to happen. It was kind of like the quiet part of the whole conversation that we knew was like really loud, just screaming in the corner, but we just kind of like, we're going to leave that out of this. But come on, man. I mean, this is one instance in a. This is the you know what? This is the latest instance. I'm gonna say this is one instance. We see what these people is doing in other places, man. This is wild. Suing people for having abortions and all this other nonsense. Like, people is out here wild. And technically they're within their right because these governors are wild.
I just,
you
know, I don't want to get on my soapbox. You know where I'm at on this. Like,
I feel
this
you,
is
bro.
insane.
Yeah, man. Like, just another case of just, this is where we headed, straight up. This is the direction that we're going in.
Can't speak on this. For once, can't speak on it.
It's wild, dog. Like, I have to follow this story now because I need to see if my man actually gets in trouble for this.
In the words of Donald Glover, this is America.
I got to see if my man gets in trouble, and then I got to see if Deadleg Greg pardons him.
You know he gonna pardon him.
Hot Wheels gonna be scooting down that aisle to make sure he get a.
Mace, you gonna see him like this.
Hey, you know,
I'm sorry.
That ain't funny.
I'm sorry. We are not making fun of handicapped people. We just making fun of that douchebag, Deadleg Greg, because you know what? He's a douchebag and he's ruining people's lives and doing horrible things. So hey, nothing's off limits there, dog. Like, I'm sorry, the gloves is off there, but please understand, anybody that's dealing with a physical ailment, we feel for you. We want the world to be set up in a better way for you, and so that you have access to do the things that you want to do too. And we want you to have rights and protections in place. But there are scumbags like Deadleg Greg out there that are trying to take all those type of protections away, and we not for that. So we gonna clown him every time we can.
Every single time.
Yep. And hey, look, yeah, we call him Deadleg Greg, but if he wasn't in that chair, we find something else to call him. It'd be something. He'd have a nickname somehow, some way.
I can't stand it. Oh my God,
bruh, you know how I feel. But each and every week, ladies and gentlemen, you have some stories that might get you a little bit angry, might cause the lights to go red like they did for me and Mase here, right? But Mase is always going to keep you up to date on those. That was another edition of Mase's Madness. So before we move on here and talk about Aljamain Sterling and his big victory, we do have to talk about something to have a quick laugh about things here, because, you know, we like to have fun around this joint too, right? So gentlemen, let's talk about the newest white rapper beef out here, and that is MGK is beefing with Jack Harlow. Now, look, I found this to be hilarious because first off, I want to share some with y'all. A tweet that was first that the dude put out here. He said when he shared the video of MGK and his diss to Jack Harlow, he was like, "Why MGK turning into Rakim every time he dissing a white rapper?" Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, but yes. So Mase, why are we having a good laugh about it? Look, I'm gonna say it right now. His little verse, I listened to his this song. I didn't listen to it. It was all right. It wasn't nothing spectacular, right? It was cool. He's actually spitting bars, which I appreciate, right? You know, a lot of rappers nowadays don't even be trying to spit bars. Who the hell told you it was a good idea to get on camera with that hat? Who told you that was a good idea? Whoever said that? You should slap. You look, as long as it wasn't your lady, if it was one of your dudes, you should slap the hell out of him and be like, "What's wrong with you? Why you let me get on camera like that?"
I think it was part of the wow factor, bro. He had to do something. He was like,
he looked like he had a Mario. Like, you remember Mario? I think it was like Super Mario 3. You remember when he put on the winged hat? That's what it looked like this fool got on. Like, what the hell was you doing?
Hey man, it's clickbait. You see that? You're like, "Oh, I got to." You know, you got to do something to, you know, bring the casual in. You know how it is now. You got to do something to bring the casual in. This man is on camera looking like a fool. Click it. You got to. You got to do. It's clickbait at this point. Nobody cares about who MGK is beefing with.
Darrell, how you feel about these two beefing?
Wasn't MGK trying to break into the grunge rap scene or grunge rock scene?
And he said he was gonna be a rock star. Now all of a sudden he's trying to do rap beefs again.
Yeah, look, like I said, bro, don't nobody care about what he doing.
Man's tired of making number ones in pop. Now he wants to come back and rap. I was already done with MGK with him and Megan Good. Is he with Megan Good?
Hey,
Megan Fox,
you mean?
bro.
Fox.
Yeah, don't do that, bro. You know, black people come for you for that. Don't do that. Hey, man, we'll get Black Twitter tear us up for that, bro. Don't do this.
Megan Fox. Yeah, the ones they were talking about how they drink each other's blood, I was kind of over them. They were done with me. No one cares about this.
Hold on, time out. You said he putting out number one. Machine Gun Kelly ain't got no number one hit. He got one top 10 hit, bruh.
No, from what was it? The last two albums, he got a hit.
Bruh. None of them jokers was top 10 though. None of them was number one. He had a top 10 with Machine Gun Kelly and Camila Cabello with Bad Things, but nah, bro, he ain't had.
That was Camilla's song. That wasn't even his song.
His highest charting song is Rap Devil at number 13.
Yeah, and that was a diss. That was the hilarious thing about it.
That was the Eminem diss, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then he got barbecued after that.
Hey,
boy got filleted after that.
Hey, I'm gonna just tell you this: if I was a rapper, one of them dudes I'm just never beefing with is Eminem. Because first off, he got a creative mind. Second off, he got way too much time on his hands nowadays. Nah, bro, I'm not doing that. Not doing it. I'm cool. I'm straight.
That man got filleted out there.
But Darrell, who's gonna win this beef though? Who's gonna win it? Is it gonna be? You think Harlow gonna drop some hard bars after this?
If Harlow is smart, don't drop nothing. You automatically win the battle. But no one cares about MGK. Really don't.
He ain't gotta drop nothing. He just dropped a whole new album. That's about to outdo all of MGK sales. I don't think he really cares.
The only person that cares about MGK is Yellow Wolf. And who cares about Yellow Wolf?
His name is Lone Wolf now.
Hey, he makes songs with Riff Raff.
Oh, that's your boy.
Riff Raff can get anybody on his track. Anybody.
You looking at Joe waiting for him to respond.
Look, I just want to see some rap beef. I always have a good time with some rap beef. I want to see, because look, Jack Harlow done got a lot of credit for saying a whole bunch of nothing and doing nothing on his tracks pretty much. Let's see if he can spit some bars. That's what I'm saying.
But if you want to have someone that spits bars, you get that Riff Raff, because you got Riff Raff and Wiz Khalifa. I didn't say give me toilet bowl bars. I said bars.
Okay.
Wiz give toilet seat bars?
No, I'm talking about your man's Riff Raff.
But
Doodle Bear himself.
If he was giving out toilet bars, he wouldn't be getting Wiz on his track.
Bruh. Hey, look. You know what that means? That means he had enough money to pay that man. Come on, Wiz, come get on this track. Wiz got bills too, baby. What you talking about?
Hey, Wiz not on a Jack Harlow tape.
Also, have you seen Wiz Khalifa do a song with damn near anybody? If you got the check, Wiz is coming to do it. He like Ric Flair. You got the check.
You said anybody? You said anybody?
Basically.
Get one with 6ix9ine? Think you get one with 6ix9ine?
He might just send the track. He might just send his bars over. I don't think he'll be in person with him in the studio.
I'm just saying, how much is 6ix9ine paying? Because like the $1 Million Man said, everybody's got a price. I'm just saying, how much he paying?
We're getting off subject. Let's go back.
You know that snitch got a lot of money, so it's all good. But I don't want to get stuck talking about Jack Harlow and Machine Gun Kelly, because neither of them are rappers that are worth more than like 5 minutes of my time. So we'll keep the train moving here. We'll get to Aljamain Sterling and his very, very well executed victory that he had last Saturday. Darrell, you have been hating on Aljamain Sterling for the entirety of this show's history. Okay. How you feeling now that Aljamain has beaten a dude that you yourself said was in the GOAT conversation?
He gave up rounds. He ain't no good fighter. He just barely skated by. So at the end of the day, Aljamain just got another skate-off victory.
Did he win or lose?
Did Kobe win or lose?
Did he win or lose? Yes or no?
Aljamain won the matchup. That's what he did.
And you said he had no chance beating Henry Cejudo. You said, if I remember correctly, you basically said Cejudo was going to watch him.
Yeah, the judges messed up. That's all.
How the judges messed up? How? Explain yourself.
They gave Aljamain the 5th round when he didn't do anything. The judges got it wrong.
What exactly did Henry do in that 5th round that was so glorious?
Takedown.
A takedown that he didn't keep him down? So you're giving points for that. The Darrell I know never wants to give guys points for just taking a guy down. You got to take him down, beat him up, hold him down. Now all of a sudden your standard has changed to, oh, well, he got a takedown.
Hey, Aljamain wanted to be on the floor the whole freaking time. What you have to keep him down for? That man was freaking over there sniffing crotch all day. He wasn't even giving takedowns out.
How was he sniffing crotches all day, Darrell?
Hey, failed takedowns. How many failed takedowns did Aljamain do?
Hey, it don't matter. He was beating him up. He was keeping him off balance. Look, are you trying to convince me that Cejudo was like even in the strike game? Because he sure as hell wasn't. The strike game was not even.
I hope he has that. I hope Aljamain got that same striking energy when he hits the Sugar Show.
Okay. See, I knew you was gonna say something like that, and I was already prepared for you. That's the best part about this. You want me to rant and rave about Sugar Sean O'Malley. I ain't even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it. Okay. You know why? Because I can make it very, very simple. Sean O'Malley is about to get watched by Aljamain when they fight.
No, this is what I love about it.
Aljamain is going to put him on his back, beat the hell out that man, and walk out as still the reigning defending champion. That's it.
I think that's going to be a watch.
It's such a great mismatch that he's going to win. This always happens. Every single time a champion has a great mismatch that they are supposed to call win, they lose. This is the moment in the sun.
Nah.
I'll put my wallet on it. I'll show you the bet slip on that day.
Yeah, I can't agree with that one. Sugar Sean, whatever his name is, he about to get washed out there. That man's about to get dog walked in there.
Okay.
Darrell,
since
you're so convinced, why don't you make a bet with me then?
Make a bet with Mase. Don't make a bet.
No. You're the one talking crazy out here. Come on. Aljamain Sterling. I got him. What's up? You take O'Malley. You know what the bet is. We are. Do we even have to say it? We know what the bet is? What's up?
You ain't getting that bet.
Hey, Mase. See, here he go. That shows he don't really believe in what he's saying either. He just saying it.
No, I'm not going to bet that bullshit. Nope.
But but back to the fight though. I think Cejudo. I think the ring rust is what ultimately got Cejudo in that fight because he did not look comfortable on the feet for majority of that fight. He obviously couldn't deal with Aljamain Sterling's length. I'm pretty sure I picked Cejudo, but I didn't think it was going to be like a close fight. So I understood how good Sterling was and what he was going to be able to do. And hey, he could not deal with his length whatsoever. He couldn't get in. At no point in time did I think that he ever pressured Sterling on the feet. If you have any doubts about Sterling as a champion, I think you have to throw those out the window now. You got to.
And Darrell, I just want to correct you here. Only one judge gave Sterling the 10th round, and that was the judge Derek Cleary. The other two judges gave Aljamain 9 points, and they gave Henry Cejudo 10 in that 5th round. So it was only one judge. They gave him that last round.
So they had Cejudo. I feel like we all think Cejudo kind of won the 2nd round. I feel like we all.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, the 2nd round was his for sure. But after that, it was pretty much, in my opinion, it was all Aljamain after that.
Pretty much, man. I know you hate on Aljamain, Darrell. I know for you, it's like, Aljamain. And all he keeps doing is proving you wrong. Fight after fight after fight. So when you gonna finally give him his credit?
He ain't getting it from me, not yet. You get it when he gets laid out on the ground. I said, "Yeah, there you go. There's your goat, right there, laid out on the ground like Marlon. Marlon did to him. Don't worry." Hey, are we gonna say Aljamain is the perfect underdog?
I guess a hater's just gonna be a hater then, Mase. I guess that's what that is. Moving on here, we have to get to WWE Backlash and the events that went down there. Mase, I know you were out, but you got to see some of it afterwards. Obviously, we got to start with the biggest match of the night, which was Bad Bunny taking on Damian Priest. How do you feel about everything that went down in that match?
Listen, man, like I said, they was not going to let my man take a L in his backyard. They wasn't going to do it. They were not going to do that.
See, I was half right. I said it was going to take the whole LWO to get him. But, yeah.
They called it a Puerto Rican street fight. You think he ain't going to get jumped? I said this before, bro. In a street fight, if my partners don't help me out, we ain't partners no more. That's just what it was. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Your partner ain't coming out with no L.
Facts. You're not wrong. I thought the match was great. The response from the crowd the entire night was awesome. I thought it was pretty wild how much the crowd was actually behind Io Sky against Bianca. Like when I heard that response, I was like, oh, that is surprising. I thought for sure they'd be for Bianca, but they like, nah, Io Sky. And I think that crowd helped put Io Sky in a better position now to where she can say, you see how they responded to me when you finally gave me my chance? Give me an opportunity to be by myself and see what I can do here, right? That was pretty awesome on the night. So those two matches in itself were probably, in my opinion, the best matches of the night. I did enjoy Brock and Cody. I thought the ending was brilliant. That was a perfect way to not only get Cody Rhodes the win that he needs in this rivalry to make it all work, but it's also a way of protecting Brock Lesnar and saying, you know, he didn't just lay Brock out, right? It's, hey, he had to pull this on him as Brock was trying to submit him and caught Brock slipping for a second, right? And he immediately got out of the ring. Thought that was pretty great storytelling in itself. But we have to get to the most important thing that probably happened that night, which was the Usos losing again, which now led to Roman Reigns last night dressing them down in public in front of the crowd and telling them, essentially, he didn't say it this way, but this is what he was saying. Y'all not getting a tag team title rematch. Me and Solo about to go take these tag titles because y'all fools can't handle business.
Roman 4 belts. Roman 4 belts.
Imagine your boy being right.
You ain't right.
Yes, he was.
No. You can see that a mile of flipping away to freaking predict that. That
don't mean right. Just because you might be able to see something coming doesn't mean that his prediction then wasn't right. He was still right.
Saying something right is telling me who the next champion is going to be.
I predicted how the story's gonna go. Like, how are they going to progress the story? I told you, like, they have to give Roman the cracks in his armor. It has to start with everybody around him. And look at what's happening.
Man, we're not going to skate over a lot of things. We're going to just say, yeah, who cares? That rivalry is dead. That's it. That's Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens with the Usos. That is dead. We're tired of seeing that lineup forever. This will show, hey, Roman doesn't have to put his title up again at another pay-per-view. It's literally, hey, he's going to go for another belt. And he did make a point. Why dedicate a match to me when I'm not a tag team?
No, bro. No. He was just trying to embarrass them because he didn't care when they had said that for other matches that they won. It was just he got in his feelings last night because he's like, y'all gonna dedicate a match to me and lose it? How dare you? Hey, look, the bloodline within the next month is probably gonna be Roman, Solo, and Paul Heyman.
Check this out. If Roman
maybe they'll add in the Rock's daughter if they choose to bring her up fast. Maybe they'll add her in.
If Roman and Solo do get a tag team title shot, I can definitely see the Usos coming in and sabotaging that match just to be like, ain't no way y'all gonna win this. Would that not be just like the ultimate? That would not just be the ultimate send off of we ain't with y'all no more.
We don't. What you're calling is you're saying the Usos are going to be the ones to preemptively strike, and they're going to leave the bloodline instead of getting kicked out.
I can see it happening right now. Is that they like, hey, that's the ultimate backstab at a pay-per-view where it looks like Roman and Solo have the entire match sewed up like easy, like they just washing them boys, and then they just come through in the last minute, stab in the back, and they end up taking the L with the stare down at the end. Like, yeah, it was us.
Darrell, how do you see this situation playing out?
I'm going to just let y'all ride with that one. I ain't going to do anything with this. Nope. I'm just going to let y'all ride. Ride into the sunset with your Uso dreams. I'm going to let y'all ride.
These aren't dreams, bro. This is how it has to go down.
Bro, how big would it be at Night of Champions if that's when the moment went down? Because then you do it at Night of Champions, and now you could have Solo and Roman versus the Usos at SummerSlam. Bro, what you mean? Me and Mase is telling poetic stories out here, baby.
Not when Vince is running it.
He listening to our show on the low right now, and he like, them boys is on to something.
Shout outs to you, Vince. We know you be secretly listening because you've been following a lot of stuff we say. We know you listening, Vince. We know it. You too, Triple H. You need to get on it. Make sure you listen every day, Triple H. Though every week you need to listen because we always got good ideas around here.
Who's winning the participation trophy heavyweight title?
Oh, that's easy. Seth Rollins. That's easy. Because now you saw two things. You stop people crying about, oh, Seth's not a world heavyweight champion anymore. Oh, now he literally will be. And now you don't have to be where everybody's like, oh, we should do Seth versus Roman. No, we shouldn't. We've already done that. We've already seen that rivalry play out. I don't need to see it happen again. I'm cool. So
we seen it against Seth Rollins. We didn't see it with Seth freaking Rollins.
Listen, man. If honestly, bro, Seth Rollins is one of the few wrestlers who I feel like character is strong enough to survive without a title.
We need to give it to AJ.
Could it be because Seth has already gotten the title multiple times?
We're only saying
Could it be that Seth
wrong.
got the WrestleMania moment before Roman Reigns did? Could it be that? Could that be the reason why? Maybe. You know, hey, Mase, that was back when dudes like Darrell over here was crying. Huh, are you gonna give the belt to Roman? You should give it to Seth or Dean. Boy, I'm telling you, just never hear the end of it. And then what happened? Seth Rollins got the last laugh, and all y'all was like, see, told y'all Roman trash. And then I seen some of y'all saying dudes was like, we the ones. Can't stand it. Can't stand it.
I need Randy to come back. That's all.
Dog, throw Randy Orton out. Stop. What they need to bring him back for? For what?
To face Seth Rollins for the title.
For what? Why does Randy Orton need another title shot? For what?
So he could be in the same realm as Cena.
Dog, stop.
He'd be 15.
Stop it. He is not John Cena. He will never be John Cena. Okay? Just stop. Stop that. How about Randy Orton come back and his character don't be the same for once in his career? For one time. Just one time, do something different.
He comes out with Evolution music when he comes back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so different. All I'm saying is one time can he do something different? Just once.
Okay, before he does the punt, he actually taunts before he does it.
Oh, you mean like he's been doing the whole time? Oh, yeah, it's so different. Yeah. I don't even know why I try with him sometimes. He always talking about Randy Orton, bro. Sick of this. Sick of hearing about Randy
trying
Orton.
to troll. This is
okay. Sick of it. Don't want to hear about him.
Go back under your bridge, you troll.
Hey, you want to have a troll? Your girl Trish Stratus is a troll. Trish Stratus and this Becky Lynch rivalry is a troll.
I don't care.
Your girl Trish Stratus sounds with her promos. Oh my gosh, her promos are so cringe. You know what? They're more cringe than Hank Cejudo talking.
If we're being real, her promos were never good. What are we talking about? Like, her promos were never great. Dude, I'm telling you right now, you go back, you start watching some of the stuff that you have this fond memories of, and you start using your eyes and mind of today, you're going to be like, oh my God, some of this was trash. Like, good God almighty. Like, go back and watch some of that stuff. Like, watch some of the Raws just in a row from the Attitude Era. You're going to be like, what? There was some trash on these episodes. You may have got your Stone Cold moment, but them other 3 hours was terrible. Like, bruh, woo. I'm telling you, hey, I know people have fond memories of it now, but when the corporate ministry happened, whew, you go back and watch that now, that was terrible storytelling. You had such a good chance you could have built up some other stars, and instead Vince was like, it's me all along, Austin. Like, what? I don't understand. Oh, Jesus. It was me all along, Austin. Oh, God. Fucking Vince, man. Vince. But, Darrell, tell the people where to find you.
You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitch.
Where? Great. Oh, there's just one Darrell in the universe on Twitch.
Whoa. I wasn't done. I was taking a pause. This was my gimmick. You want to interrupt someone's gimmick?
Nigga,
No,
you was
Elo,
you know I can see you, right? You know I can see you, right? Like, we see you, dog. You was not just taking a break. You was done. We know when you be done. Stop it. The turtle. Now, tell the people where to find you.
You know, man. Twitter funky_stuff09. Apparently I'm rubbing people the wrong way with some of my takes right now. It is what it is. You can find me at twitch.tv/swaggy-mace. Like I'm pretty good at gaming. Check me out.
At Just Span the Man everywhere. You to see my pretty face with the ITC logo. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. I'm on there too, I believe. But go make sure you follow Inside the Cage YouTube page. I don't care about you actually following mine. I don't post nothing there anyway. But yes, make sure you like, subscribe, share it, hit that notification bell so you are notified every time we drop something new. And Mase, I don't appreciate you trying to sneak that in there, knowing damn well that is an argument we've been having for 5 to 6 years at this point. Y'all want to know what I'm talking about? Go look at Mase's Twitter from today. He is posting BS. That's all I will say. I'm not getting into this on the air. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was another resounding episode of your favorite weekly sports show. And that is ITC
Sportsball.
Yeah.